Just about set for baseball from Citi Field. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Now from just outside the core of the Big Apple, MLB The Show has baseball from Citi Field in Flushing. One for the dads here as we get you set for this Father's Day matchup between the San Diego Padres and the East-leading New York Mets. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Diego Padres, as their manager Bud Black will align his order like this. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. Will Myers will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 1-11.
That's by him for strike one.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look now at how the Mets will set things up on defense. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Number 26 will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. On to first, and there were two down. Justin Upton will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch on its way to Upton. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is in there for a two-out base knock.
We'll watch the swing here in show motion. This is a sharp curveball on the inside part of the plate, but look at how he stays in there with that front side. You know, a lot of guys open up there, but he stays solid and rips it right back up the middle.
Carlos Quentin will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Upton holding. Here it comes. And a good eye there from the young slugger Quentin as it's 2-0 now.
So important to be able to work the count right here. You know, get yourself into a good hitter's count. We know that's important every day, but especially so when you're facing a guy like this.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. They match up against a guy looking to put his injury woes from the past few years behind him, veteran right-hander Ian Kennedy. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Swinging a ground ball to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Fouled back. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
A runner at first with no outs here. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. Amarista. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Michael Lee will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Number 3 will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League. First pitch coming. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
This ball's not hit all that sharply, and I think a lot of pitchers would have been content just to take the out at first base. But he forces it into second base, and he winds up getting his lead man.
David Lee will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. In there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes a 2-2. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Will Venable will get it started here for the Friars with Jed Jerko waiting on deck next.
Will Venable.
And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Second baseman.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Jed Jerko will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. The 2-0 on the way. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now a slider is swung on and grounded towards short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Tim Fedorovich will be the batter. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8. Shortstop.
Alexi Amarista will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Ian Kennedy will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Probably not a steal situation here with the pitcher at the plate. You want that pitcher to hit. You don't want to risk getting thrown out and forcing him to lead off the next inning.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
He's in the palm of your hand.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
The 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Number 30 will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And speaking of the National League's home run leaders, there they are on your screen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2. And he waits on the changeup there and pulls it to fairly deep right field. Venable is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
And it's got to be frustrating to be a power hitter like he is and play 81 games in a pitcher's park like this one. I mean, guys are motivated by numbers, and you just wonder what he could be doing in a ballpark that better suits his swing.
Michael Kadire will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Let's go, Michael. Here we go.
Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Brian McCann will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Come on, New York.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Matt Harvey will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put 1 down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Daniel Murphy will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Will Myers will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Center fielder, Will Myers.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, number 26.
Number 26 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's run it from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Here's the full count offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Under it is Kadire. 2 away.
Well, that was a struggle with a capital S, but he finally gets him to lift the fly ball here to end the 9-pitch at bat. That'll take some life out of the arm.
So 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Justin Upton. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner. But that slider, so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Carlos Quentin will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A little bit outside, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Here we go.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Fouled straight back. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Gary Cox makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Let's go now, man.
2-0 count, the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Michael Lee will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. From the stretch. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
This guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Number 3 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 3.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
David Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Boy, and that's just a tough turn at second as they go around the horn. Now, he's got to hang in there because he knows he's going to get upended. And in the end, they wind up getting just the force on the lead runner.
Number 30 will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Let's get this runner across.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 24 home runs for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Michael Kadire will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Left fielder.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
All right, let's go.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this ball is gone. So a solo shot there for Michael Kadire. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Brian McCann will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Ryan McCann.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
2-0 now. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
Well, he's going to have to straighten himself out here pretty quickly, or he's going to be in danger of coming out of this ball game.
Let's go.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Now here comes Bud Black up out of the Friars dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all for Ian Kennedy. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Travis Wood is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Matt Harvey will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away.
Come on, man.
And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Daniel Murphy will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead it 6-1. Will Venable will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Definitely a higher degree of difficulty on this play when you're playing on the wet surface. But it's an excellent job to barehand that ball, make sure you've got a good grip, and then fire to first for the out.
Leadoff man retired, and here's Jed Jerko. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing off. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. In the air to left center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Now batting, catcher,
Tim Fedorovich will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Here you go, guys.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
All right.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Here we go. Free swinger.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They trail 6-1. Gary Cox will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Gary Cox.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Let's go, Gary, yeah.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. Myers is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
And these guys already have 3 home runs in the game, and he's making a bid for number 4 here. And he didn't miss that one by all that much.
Michael Lee will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Come on, Michael, let's go.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The 2-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Let's go, one more time, baby. Here we go.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Number 3 waits on deck. And this is a strike 3 call. There, 2 away.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. 6 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Gotcha, what a... Come on, on, New York. Here we go.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Alexi Amarista will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Swing at everything. Throw it anywhere you want.
Amarista.
First pitch coming. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's one hit back over the mound near second. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Derek Norris will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Norris.
Go, Matt.
Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. Settling under it now is Kadire, and he puts it away no problem for the first out.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Will Myers will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. One run, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Pitch out.
Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. Two-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. Home run number 9 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Number 26 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 26.
Let's do it, dude.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That last home run estimated at 399 feet.
Let's do it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Who's that? Down the yard.
Outside, 2-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner.
Yeah, and this ball's hit right down the line and not fair by a whole lot. You can see the umpire right on it to make the call, and he gets it right as this ball is fair by not more than a foot or so.
Justin Upton will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Go.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
What's the movement? Swing it.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Get to.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
That runner's leaning. Let's get through here.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Upton awaits the 1-2. And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Carlos Quentin will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
Two strikes now from Harvey. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
What was that?
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Big Apple. It's the Mets 6 and the Padres 3. Brendan Morrow is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. David Lee will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, David Lee.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. And that misses inside, 1-0. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. The pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Fouled back. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, left fielder,
Michael Kadire will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Come on, Mets! Here we go!
And this one's in the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
That one's in there. 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Two out, nobody on. The 3-1 coming. Line hard into left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is off the wall now for Upton out there. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Line hard to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
Really, there shouldn't be any mistakes like this with a base open and the pitcher on deck. This is much too good a pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it and drives home the run.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Matt Carpenter.
Here we go.
First offering on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Not close. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 7 and the Padres 3. Dylan G will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Dylan G.
Will Venable will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Will Venable.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And the fastball here is hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Jed Jerko will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A look at Venable, and now the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Grounded foul off to the right side.
He's going to steal, I'm telling you.
And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Tim Fedorovich.
Tim Fedorovich will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Come on, let's get me out here.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fair to say, things are not going as planned in that third base dugout.
Well, this is just an afternoon to forget for that man right there.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swing and a line drive to left. Kadire is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Daniel Murphy will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 3-2 pitch. Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Gary Cox will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Well, swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Michael Lee will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Number 3 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here he comes, 3-1. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Alexi Amarista will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Shortstop, Alexi Amarista.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Wow, and I think the heart of this system is right on top of us now because it's really coming down out there.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Another 2-2 offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Yeah, a 3-2 count leading off the inning. Is this in the zone? Doesn't look like it from that angle. Maybe he thought it was too close to take, but I think he should be on first base right now.
Cameron Maben will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this will get foul, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are two away.
Center fielder, number 4,
Will Myers will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Campos will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Number 3 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, number 3.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another try at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Hey, he's gonna throw a strike.
Here we go.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, shortstop,
David Lee will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
All right, let's go. Take it in.
On the ground down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming
now
here, but
batting,
judging
number
by his
30.
reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0. In there, 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Amarista. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Michael Kadire will dig in, needing to come up with a three-bagger to complete the cycle. And that misses low and away, ball one. Ball two to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Oh, and that ricochets off him on the mound as it deflects towards second. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Number 26 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Justin Upton will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Love here.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman
Carlos Quentin will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this ball will be chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Hard hit towards center. Cox is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Padres down in order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Addison Reed is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Addison Reed.
Brian McCann will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher Brian McCann.
Now, boy, a fastball right at him to start the inning. Good thing he got out of the way of that one.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. David Wright will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, David Wright.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now a ball looped softly back over the mound. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 28, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll get a look at Will Venable leading off when we come back. It's the Mets 7 and the Padres 3. Jay Lee will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
Jay Lee.
Will Venable will start things off here in the ninth. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Let's sweep them, guys. Strike.
And he gets around on the fastball here and sends one deep down the right field line. Lee is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Jed Jerko will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Tim Fedorovich will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Alexi Amarista is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, we got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now, and hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate, and we've seen stranger things happen.
Grant Balfour will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Liriano will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Off a second is Jerko. Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That's 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Makeup call there?
Well, I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Let's take a look at the sequence one more time. First pitch misses for a ball, then a strike there to make it 1-1. Then a swinging strike 2 puts him in the hole, bites off the 4th pitch foul. On the 5th pitch, bang, a solid single. That's a great at-bat right there.
Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Will Myers will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Stop him in the tracks.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Yeah, That's 2 in a row. And this one, it was better than the last one.
And this will be fouled away. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. This is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
And the Mets offense this afternoon was led in part by this guy, Michael Kadire. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 7-3. So long from New York.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets: 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Harvey. His record is now 9-0. The loss goes to Ian Kennedy. He falls to 4-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.